Okay, yeah, that's my bad. That's that is completely my bad. That I totally forgot to press the go live button on Stream Studio because it automatically goes live when it connects on Twitch. It does not do that on YouTube, which is bullshit because it knows it's there. It's literally streaming it to me right now. It's been streaming the stream to me for a fucking 2 minutes. And it just doesn't go automatically. Pisses me off. But whatever. Hi again. Hey, hello. Welcome to the stream. Is multi-chat working now? Yeah, multi-chat's now officially fucking working. Great job, OBS. My ranting is now out of the YouTube stream of how much fucking OBS is pissing me off of why shit isn't working. But now to reiterate what I said before, today is going to be the third and final for now investigation of the Interloper series. We're going to watch Entity Death, and I am booting up GIMP right now so that we can set up a timeline. How big should we make this timeline? Let's go. So, 1920 by 1080 is the average YouTube thumbnail thing. Oh, hey, it started. Yeah. So we're gonna do about 5,000. Yeah. This is actually pretty much what I wanted. So, that'll be for later. But, what we do now is watch Interloper. So this is going to be Interloper E, the final official episode currently out for Interloper, and then we're going to watch some of the community investigations. You gotta be fucking kidding me, what? Okay, there we go. Roughly 2 months. I was unable to decipher it. Wait. Fucking, that thing broke again. Remember to look at community investigation stuff after. Yeah, we're gonna watch community investigation stuff after this. That's my plan. Currently. Thousands of people downloaded and investigated the map with me. Sometimes YouTube is a bit funny like that. Happened to me before. Yeah. 12 days later. You helped me get this. Sourcebox.exe. E. A lot has happened since Interloper D. So much, in fact, that I won't be able to cover everything here. You can find a playlist in the description of videos created by witnesses to these events. So before I get into sourcebox.exe, here's what happened with Cox. I just want to ask a quick question. For all the TF2 server stuff, can you still do that, or is it, like, shut down now or something? Like, I'm assuming the server might still be up, but, like, is a lot of the mystery just kind of solved? And you just kind of be walking through, like, a solved map or whatever? When we get to Colx, it took a while to understand what we needed to do. Until then, guys, Colx means Hungarian key became a meme because it's the one thing we managed to figure out at first.
Something I'm gonna try that somebody in the chat
I'm not
posted.
seeing it because the tool I have right now shows
I'm going to go ahead and open it up in TF2.
Oh, there's a bunch of
What is the animation, bro? There's gotta be something special about the animation at the start.
You are ally citizen walk script. It looks like a lot of this is just the old map logic from
So
the actual
Limbo world.
Oh, it's a bit different? Okay, yeah. So are they just in the normal City 17 map, but it's like different? First day, most of what was found was information we already knew. For example, the opening cutscene. And the rest is a simple island.
We'll be sober.
We won't be
Yeah.
thinking about Gak 9.
We'll be sober.
We did do
Tomorrow we'll all be.
Yeah, we'll have a hangover.
Dude, constructed. There aren't wasn't any hidden logic or secret codes
Just do
that we
anything
found at
matters.
first.
Anything matters.
Really, it was just a simple Half-Life 2 level. So back to square one. But Kulks isn't a red herring, right? The alpha state, not being able to move at all. Nothing, unsurprisingly, nothing has changed since uploading Interloper Ds. The community continued investigating.
I know someone tried to say something about brush faces because it does point towards like the little source selection seat, but like
I might just put my head down.
that's kind of nothing.
What if it's like we have to bring an item somewhere?
There's no scripts or anything like that.
No.
that suggest that we need to do
If there's
anything
anything
with
dragging.
Not a red herring, but the puzzle isn't in the game logic. Many investigators are trying to see if Kulks did anything special. For example, Billy the Xbox girl successfully ported the map to the original Xbox. That is fucking amazing. I don't know how you do that. However, nothing seemed too out of the ordinary when doing this. You'll see. People basically tried everything with the map file, and this didn't lead to any developments. It did indicate that the investigation on Kulks was further evolving. Not in the game logic, then what is it? People began looking on what was on the map rather than what was built. It was built with. Pictures of the Orange Box games? Wait, what shadows? Interesting, it's binary. Is it binary? It looks like it would be a binary code. Patterns that were specific to Kulks. It's becoming interesting. Because some of these shadows seem to resemble letters and numbers. Oh, never mind. I'm stupid then. I didn't see it resembling an actual full word. However, putting these together into something coherent proved impossible. Until... It looked more like a binary code, I'm going to be honest. Quite a few new traffic cones around the level. And each traffic cone happened to be in view of a strange shadow. Everyone here besides Aname are actually people from the Discord who participated, by the way. This entire episode is just a large recap and a little tease at the end. Yeah, I understand that. Wait, I missed that part. And there perhaps a connection between props and shadows?
So, okay. I read an interesting theory on the forum that somebody brought up.
Is this Anami or...
But when I was looking at it in game, I couldn't really see it, so I'm wondering if a little bit of a fresh perspective might be worthwhile here. So I'm in VR and let's see. So this cone is on one side of the map. And you can see from its perspective, there's something on the wall here.
Looks like a
Kinda
G.
looks like a letter C.
Never mind. I think that looks like a G. I think if you see a C, you're
roof here.
Hmm.
And it's a little hard to see. I guess I can kind of see it.
looks like a 9.
Yeah, if you tilt your head, kind of looks like a G.
Well, yeah, lowercase G.
I'm not sure about this one. I
Looks
mean,
like a
I
lowercase
guess it kind
F.
of looks like an E, right?
I mean, depending on where you look at it.
This is the next one. Yeah.
Evanamide is
kind
making
of
these
like
guesses. I'm
a-
assuming this is what it's supposed to be.
Upside down Roman numeral 7.
How the fuck do you see that?
There's not many shadows in this corner. The only
Well, some of the parts here are a bit of a stretch, but the code isn't exactly new, so that's helpful.
thing that's really noticeable is just like a line. And then from here, I mean, I guess I can kind of see it. Does that kind of look like a 1 to you? Like a number 1 in the light?
Like, so vaguely, maybe.
And then from this cone,
An
it's
O?
it's either like a Q or a 9. And then
Yeah, guy.
this cone is the furthest away, on the complete other side of the map of the first one we looked at. Now, you'll notice from this cone you can't really see anything. You actually can't see any shadows. However,
Go
you
underwater.
go under the water,
And there's an
and there's
H.
some shadows down here, and it seems like a Roman numeral 3.
Yeah, I see that, actually.
I mean, I guess I can kind of see it. What good does that do?
CGE 7-193. How do you get that? Something that appeared somewhere else earlier in Interloper, so that helped realize it's probably that, and surely enough it was right. Everyone just thought it's a game jack at first, lol. CGE 7... didn't we see that in one of the first messages when we were looking through the game data? Yeah, Interloper 3. It was when they were looking through the hammer data. Got one of the models. Yeah. What's the community consensus on this map? F-Sky AI trying to message in maps. CGE 7 was... Yeah, I remember. I thought that was its, like, designation number. Yeah. No way someone genuinely figured this out on their own. Guessing the Roman numeral upside down 7? That must have taken so much trial and error. And guessing between Q or 9? It wasn't really conclusive in anything. Didn't point to anything actionable. Yep. Tell you that. So the community investigation continued on.
3.
The endless void now.
Shut up. Yeah, okay, so in the episode, right, he's in the door in front of the thing, and when he shoots the gun, the scar points in a direction, and in that direction there's an SFM camera.
The axis thing changes and the key turns.
Yeah,
and then
so I
there's a
think
square.
that what's in the episode is...
I don't know the consensus, to be honest. I followed more of the puzzle stuff when it was ongoing and the theorizing before that, but not much as after. And of course, HL2X was still in the same alpha state. People were killing time by playing some games. That's you. You were playing games. You made it into an attack defend map?
Thanks, Doc.
I love this doctor.
Two-fort server called CGE 7193. I think it was a weird coincidence or a prank. Oh, there's no skybox. So I didn't make it into the vid? Oh. Underground door had a secret behind it. How the fuck do you just guess that without the Ida video and upon entering the door? Okay, wait, that's just an editing trick. Or at least I was playing on the TF2 port of Colks that the community made while Aname was playing. I don't know if he only did it once on multiple times. Ah. Oh, we got the Ida vid before we found the server, and that helped us figure it out before it's both TF2 fort. So useless fact, I did beat Night 7 again, but I did it while recording. It's also on my channel as well, but I'll let you do what you're doing. Okay. You're on your way to ask. Capture the flag. Something just disconnect? Huh. Ask. There's a decal on each one. Interesting. I do have a demo recording of the first time investigators visited this server. Taco! Come on, bud. Third time's the charm. Did his home record disappear? We were being interloped on the whole time? Yeah, wait, it looks like his home record disappeared. Oh my god, Milk-chan? What the fuck?
It was made 3 days or 23 days ago, and it had let me see. There you go. It has the same name as the NPC we found, and the toad from the Colts. So have you been reading the tone theory in the Colts thread? So we searched it up, and Yarkane found it's the name of a TF2 server, which is this one that we're on now. So I dove here. I thought it was
Put in the word Colks, it'll work.
I realized I was just hopping on here for a joke, but then I went over to the door and I thought, oh, I'll hit it. That'll be funny. But
holy shit, that worked. To user, you do not have permission to view data. Please try again later.
To view this data, please try again later.
Do they have to input Colks before they can? Server would reset a few minutes later. Okay.
It's still doing it.
What's that cute little follower behind him? It looks like a little robot thing. Never seen that cosmetic before.
Go back here again.
So if you break it, it auto does no access.
Need to input something. The orange box code. The orange box code.
The orange box code? No, go away, break. There's also a chatbot on this server. Occasionally respond to some chat messages. Hello, break. A first secret map?
Wait, where's this special OS?
Life of Riley.
Just an R left. Matter?
You guys gonna break it? Let's all break it at the same time. 3, 2.
Sower?
Jordan still, where are we?
Oh my god. They're at the torture machine.
Who's this?
It's Ida's torture chamber. Kicking people sometimes? Oh wow. New responses were added? Okay. It's Ida's video. Why does it just say hello? Is it going to continue its text or? It'd like to end messages with a weirdly colored break for some reason. Well, I could see I could see a few ideas behind why it says break. Hello? Hold on, is this the NPC talking? I could say break because it's like, you know, just the... I will not be showing the whole clip. The, fuck, what's it called? It's a break statement in most coding languages where it's just like break end. There's also that it could have been a code, which, I mean, they probably tried that. Someone probably tried that. Or break as in, like, break the door. Like, you need to break the door, you need to break the tiles, trying to give a clue. Helping of archivists, we learned that this was a piece of lost media from the YouTube channel Item Mona. Why would this random TF2 server just so happen to have an obscure piece of relevant lost media? It couldn't be a coincidence or a prank. CGE7193 had to be a real lead.
4.
Suggested a few times, and I think that could work. Yeah, but we just listened to spam a second ago, you know.
Investigator began joining the server to aid in exploration. Server itself seemed to have noticed this. Too many. The.
What is going on? Hello?
Everyone's just getting rapidly killed.
What did we do? Holy shit.
Yeah, so now the community knew this was 100% real and not a game, Jack. Is after the archivist uploaded the video after we found it, ripped it. And forgot about it. Oh, okay.
What the fuck? What's going on?
Unusual things. It would take me too long to go into a deep detail about every weird occurrence. So for the sake of brevity, I'd like to focus mainly on the secret maps we found. I'll be referring to these as the 8 secret maps, even though technically all the maps were secret. With sewer being the first. What does sewer translate to? Actually, they'll probably say a translation. One thing to remember. Because the server automatically restarts every half hour, we had collectively spent hundreds of hours on this server non-stop just testing codes. Because finding the 8 secret maps took a long.
5.
Even before that, we mostly knew because the server was up before we found the code, but the stopped all skepticism. Hold on, wait, what did I say? Okay, so they don't go into sewer. Google Translate... Sewer. No, sewer. Detected from what? Luxembourgish. That doesn't sound right. What about Hungarian? Yeah, okay, no, that didn't do shit. Plotmass.bsp colks. Okay, yeah, so I knew colks had to be a keyword. Of course, they found that second. What was the keyword to find sewer, though? Did they say that? The giant fucking no texture sphere and tiny no texture block. Oh, it's the is this the Mona doesn't move anymore video? No. Upside left? Yeah, it's Mona doesn't move anymore. Down left. Sound light. That almost sounds like the Flash nuke code. Brute force from server directory. Wait, what was the name of it? Bload. Oh, blod.bsp. LODs are, I think there's some, they have something to do with the light mapping or texturing, I think. Oh, this is the one TF2 map that they had that one Itemona video on. Yeah, this one. Shoot. Is it trying to point out the DME editor user interface in the upper left or something? It could be. Shoot. Substitution. Oh, it looks like it's putting in commands. Or trying to put in commands. I could give a fuck. What? What's that supposed to mean? Speckle.bsp also brute forced from directory. What do they mean brute forced from directory? What does that mean? There are a lot more secret maps than Aname shows, by the way, but this just because a lot of them don't have videos and don't seem too important. They're all archived on GAQ9. Got it. Cool. Oh, this is the sloped map. There's also a Google Doc that was made when we were figuring out stuff out. If you wanna, but I don't know if that's important. If it's that important. Go. Up, go. Do you think this is Ida talking or Olive? It's so difficult to substitute like Olive and Mona when we've been talking about them so interchangeably. This is the video the Russians scraped from the server. Oh, okay. Oh, some users managed to just brute force like files, mostly maps out of the server. We only found a few of those, I think. Stork.bsp Morgan. More gen, maybe? More generation? MOR generation? Scraping is like going into server files and brute forcing names of the files to download. Yeah, because I know what brute forcing is generally, but I don't know how you'd brute force a server. Like, that's just kind of odd to me. But I mean, I guess it's not that impossible. So 99.99999% of names didn't work, lol. Ah. Oh, this is the name map. Stork? Why is it named Stork? Why is this the video that's put to it? Something went wrong. File. You're wondering how people were brute forcing maps from CGE 7193? Yeah, I was actually. They were basically sending direct requests to the download server for potential map names. Oh, okay. That's why all the brute forced maps have simple English word names. So keep in mind, we still don't know some of the codes. Okay, yeah, I understand now how that would work. For example, it took another 2 to 3 months to find the code for Secret Map 6, Veritas. Why did it just fucking tell me that my time zone changed? My time zone has not changed. What? Well, that's not correct, so, like, I don't know why... Whatever. Welcome to the new time zone. Yeah, I was moving really fast in my chair a moment ago. Hold on. I gotta go to the actual YouTube thing, because OBS is being a shit right now. I see, from what little I saw, the one guy who streamed his brute forcing of it on the Discord, I think files might be stored with UUIDs as names or something. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. So it's like trying random hashes UUIDs until we get one, I believe. Yeah, that sounds like... That sounds like what it would be. Because if you just brute force the random hashes in a request, it'll just check the hashes no matter what, and you're gonna get a birthday problem eventually if you just try enough stuff. So it doesn't even really matter. Yeah, depending on the hashes, I don't know what's used. Oh, I don't know the hashing algorithm used. What map is this? Wait, hold on. I like stopped paying attention for a moment. Veritas. What does Veritas mean? I know Veritasium the YouTuber, but I actually don't know what Veritas means. Veritas Def. C under bureau. Oh, wait, that's nudity. Uh-oh. It's artful nudity. Hold on. It's modern art, I swear. Or not modern, actually. It's Renaissance. Okay, wait, I need to turn this off. Veritas, goddess of truth in Roman mythology and personification of truth. Okay. Why the fuck is the first image of her nude? That's so fucking stupid. And then I go into the images tab. There's no art. Why? Why does it do this to me? Okay, Veritas Wikipedia. Let me just get a quick definition. And of course, it's the fucking Wikipedia page that has all the new shit. In Roman mythology, Veritas, meaning truth, is the goddess of truth, the daughter of Saturn, Titan of time. Oh, I know that's different, actually. Mother of virtues. So, okay. Daughter of... Also, again, what I said about hash stuff is vague recollection plus my assumptions, so it could be completely wrong. But that sounds about right, based on, like, how requests work. Okay. So... Veritas, we're gonna whittle that down as meaning truth and hope this stream doesn't get taken down. I'm gonna age restrict it probably later. I don't fucking know. Actually, I wonder if I can change those settings right now. Alright, I am going to... Age restriction. I can't, like, manually change it to set it to having artful depictions of nudity. Because that is something you can do in the monetization options, but it doesn't do that for streams for some fucking reason. So... I don't know. Modern problems require modern solutions? Yeah. Ongoing mystery I do not understand yet. The Interloper mystery. Is this Ida's Interloper investigation video? AFAG3AGAGAGAGAG. Full copy of the first Interloper video I made. Oh wait, this is Anavide's first Interloper video. Furthermore, when people did discover the code for this map, the code was Anamide. So not only was someone keeping tabs on Ida Machinima, we're also well aware of me as well. This is Anami's first Interloper? Yeah. Something weird happened on day 7. For one, someone had managed to enable friendly fire on the server. Along with that, the server also began kicking dead players. Twice. And lastly, a new door appeared on the Ask map. What is this, some, like, one tells truth, the other tells lies bullshit? Secret map number 7, Blemmer.bsp, found via second door. It's just heavy weapons guy. Blemmer. Are they genuinely just having, like, random assessments of letters? Good day. Is this the NPCs talking or Ida? I can't tell. You may have noticed that these videos seem to have something overlaid on top. Oh, the decals! If you brighten the frame, yeah, the decals have been used as letters. You can see a decal from Half-Life 2. I remember once the server lagged and kicked everyone besides me and I was stuck in no access for like 30 minutes alone. If you recall from Ask, you may have noticed that each letter has a meaning that the video also corresponds to a different letter. K, U, L. I don't think so. During the maximum length of an Ask code is 8 characters and we had 7 videos, we believe that there would be at least one more hidden video somewhere.
8.
But what are the letters so far? People spent day and night on this server. Can you only do one code entry per 30 minutes? Trying to find anything else they could. I stuck around because I knew some stuff with players happen, e.g. Funny Man, but nothing happened to me. But would we even be able to do anything with a code from decals? Well, you have 8 letters, and you don't know what order they have to be in. That's like an infinite amount of... That's not infinite, but like the amount of the amount of possibilities is fucking ridiculous. I accidentally... The entire time this was going on, nothing new had changed on my end. First day, first 1 hour, not 30 minutes. Yep, one damn code per 30 minutes. First day, 1 hour, not 30. Jesus, I hate that server. We all went insane. Oh, he's looking in a different direction now. He's looking slightly to the right. At least I think he is. I could be going crazy. Why was my game starting to micro stutter?
9.
It's a matter of time, Mr. Freeman. Krishy.bsp found by using the code search. That's why we had so many you're on your way to no access memes, because most attempts were no access and we got one every 30 minutes or so, sometimes more, I think. Jeez. Krishy. We had a Google Doc organized with high and low priority codes to check in all lol. Why does the HEV suit have numbers? I don't remember it saying numbers in Half-Life 1 or 2. I don't either. But also, it sounds like a computer-generated voice. It doesn't sound that hard to replicate. And there probably is a section in the game. Krishy. It just sounds like bone snapping to me. I know it's I know the physics and what makes the sound, but oh my goodness. So now we had 8 videos. Oh wait, we have definitive numbers now? 1 or 2, 5, 8, 7. We had, with all 8 videos, having a graffiti decal overlaid. What's all the letters? I'm curious now. All 8 graffiti decals corresponding to a letter on the ASC keyboard. Made sense for us to come up with the next key code. Welcome to the HEV Mark IV. We were able to put dates on each of these videos. Oh, so they're doing it chronologically. So what if we tried to input these letters in order of the video release? Okay. J, okay. KJE. G. KJEG. KJEGLV. KJEGLV. AE. Jen? But which door do you break? $111 hours on demo, man. Only 111? Like, getting a little crishy up here? Yeah. Wait. Server... What did that say? Server C var SV underscore password change to protected. Loaded into a map called subroutine underscore hello.bsp. Well, interestingly, the bot, I think, said, go away, break. Did it not? No, go away, break, yeah. Huh, interesting. I wonder what this looks like. Maybe the doorway that we've seen before. And while that was happening, the game was finally doing something. Names like Aname or Ida. Oh, okay. Who's that? Oh my goodness, we can actually move now. It entered what I call the beta state. When Aname closed the Colks channel, so the stuff that happened afterwards I didn't participate in because I thought the ARG portion had ended. Afterwards, the server sat idle on this map for a bit, and then it shut down. Leaving us with this very odd map. What the fucking Godzilla sound? Just reminds me of the original Godzilla movies. Very large flat void with a doorway and a key. The key and door to have some logic. However, it's designed to only work while logged onto the server itself. And to this day, we still don't really know what this key and door are supposed to do. But things weren't over yet. Because the server came back online a few hours later. But with another significant addition. I'm gonna send a doc that has a lot of auto responses and other stuff in the Discord. Okay. The Ask map had a third door. And upon entering the said door...
Oh, he got... Oh, wait, no, never mind.
We saw that doorway complete with a lock-in key at the end of the portal maze from a few episodes ago. Really? Where is he? I can't fucking see. Oh. Where'd all the letters go? Does it repeat? Okay, so there's no... It was a maze. Oh. A maze with no skybox. Interesting. It's dark and hard to navigate. Touching these walls kills you instantly, then kicks you from the server. Oh, shit. But that wasn't all. Because there were things floating around the maze in chaotic patterns. Oh, the Umbrella Men. Coming into contact with one of these would also kick you from the server. Oh, shit. Except this cone, it would just mildly annoy you. The server was presenting us a puzzle to solve. An investigator got to work trying to solve it right away. Obviously, the map was decompiled immediately. Besides, right at the end, I wasn't following much of the maze stuff. It's crazy, lol. Decompiling the map reveals just how massive this layout really is. Oh, wow, that is actually really big. Though even knowing the layout, we still had no idea what we could even do on the map. There were at some points of interest scattered around. However, walking onto each of these points of the server didn't really do anything. As mentioned previously, there were three train entities flying around the map, so that would really complicate things. A error, machine, cone. That's an odd naming scheme. This was not going to be easy. How far are we? Halfway.
We did activate it at the start of the map, so maybe that could be good enough.
Does anyone know where Benji is? This isn't the parkour area.
No, it is.
Oh wait, it is the parkour area. Never mind. The walls are so black. I thought it was the fucking the void was so black.
You have no idea how people managed to get through this section? I have no idea either.
Where are you?
That's smart though, using the engineer's wrench as a sky.
I think Benji's about to get brained.
Nope, I'm chilling.
That was brain. Okay, so you're right next to where it should be then.
Dr. Breeding the Machine in old item machinima video. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense now that you say it. What would A, error, and cone be referencing then? Because I understand the Breen in the machine now, but like...
Nothing.
Yeah.
Some of them don't play sounds when...
You know, now I'm wondering if the entities have some control over the... over map gen, since this has mazes that should have been... Which we've been told map gen seems to love. And much of this is too deliberate to be made by map gen. It seems to be at least directed by CG7193.
Tapping W.
Yeah.
There's a wall there. Okay.
Yeah.
96 in the audience.
Press tab and look up to.
Press tab and look up, please.
Oh, but you have a.
Was that?
Oh.
That scared the shit out of me, bro.
You got.
Damn, that was violent.
They killed him.
There's a wall there. Okay.
Yeah, I see.
Gabe, you know you can press tab and look up to.
Press tab and look up, please.
Oh, but you have a.
Was that?
Oh.
That scared the shit out of me, bro.
You got.
Damn, that was violent. I
I like the name fart.bsp.
Yeah, Petra scared the shit out of me. What's the
At some point, something interesting was discovered.
Still, Benji, you're probably trying to find the place where the cone is.
Yeah, no, I'm at it.
It would be a hard-coded position on the server side. You're
just waiting.
That'd be weird to do, honestly.
Oh, it's Nick Toper.
I think Nomi loves us.
That's different.
White?
What the? What? Oh, that's new.
White?
That's new.
That's a white?
That's new.
The cone would sometimes activate this weird state similar to what I saw in Interloper A.
Sorry for b-hopping.
This is literally TV.
Turns out you need to visit the waypoints in a specific order, then locate and touch this cone to trigger this event. But now what? I'm still so confused what the cone has to do with anything. One player on the server needs to sacrifice themselves to the machine train entity specifically. Sound plays when you have the top-down view in Skybox. Oh, which would then trigger them to have to change to the last hidden level. Serene Ocean. Cone, 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 cone. Like, soldier getting domed and then just spinning midair made me laugh. That's great. Very strange map. Carbon copy of the maze map. However, there is no floor. The walls here are invisible. Oh. That's bullshit. That's so mean. There's a giant code in the center of the map. I'm now realizing why a lot of people don't do ARG breakdowns of the Interloper series. The cone damage had damage triggers on it. Programmed to execute a unique server command on death. We need to come back down. Shoot this cone.
12.
Ooh, I like the corrupted 12. That's people. I can see what he said. People had still been spending the last couple of days mastering the maze. If you think that's mean, you're still yet to see what Aname had to do at the end. It's time for the wizard. So incredibly difficult to access. Cone. I don't like the name. I hate the name cone, because it reminds me of that stupid not Singaporean, Indonesian fucking brain rot thing. But eventually there would be a successful run that people keep saying.
The classic is useful. The classic is useful.
Sandwich, classic, Wrangler, crossbow for medic, syringe gun for medic.
Alright,
What
so
else?
someone let me know when
You can
Dylan's over.
also throw mad milk from the scout since it will collide with the wall.
I don't think that is.
Saw stream.
7 seconds on demo, man. Jeez.
Sniper dot, yeah. I guess sniper dot, yeah.
This person has not played much TF2.
Please, dude, just move forward, move out of the spawn.
Okay, thank you for pulling me into the call. I just need to get in here so I can tell people where I'm going. Because
There,
I
I'm
seem
in,
to be
finally.
the best person to navigate this, even though
I was gonna test something.
I'm a little tiny bit inexperienced. So I'm going to go for 1, alright? And because we don't 43512, that is the correct combination, GAC
Yeah,
47.
43512.
Yes.
Yes, that should
Okay.
be correct.
So
He's on 4.0 map.
I'm
So
on
he
4
should.
point- okay, V nobody. So you're talking about the you're talking about
Sorry, I'd just like to say, I think you might have to hit Breen, because remember, if you hit VRAD, it kicks everyone. And if you hit Breen, it only kicks the one person. And the only time we've gotten a cone, it was the Breen kill.
Someone accidentally died to Breen by mistake. So.
Yes, but
so
it could have been, that could just be the way, because VRAD kicks everyone.
The VRAD.
It is probably Breen. I'm not gonna lie.
I
It
think
is
it's Breen.
probably Breen.
we have
I think it's Breen.
yeah,
You
we're
have-
waiting for V nobody to get beacon.
I'm waiting for the epic
Okay,
wizard
V
scene.
nobody is standing in the position.
In this little, in the hallway
Wizard,
outside the
I'm guessing
We got
the
beacon,
skull
we got
walks,
beacon,
so
we got
they
beacon, we got
have to do
beacon.
everything.
Got it. All right. Someone sacrifice themselves to Breen now.
Okay, if you go to spawn, you can see that if you go to like the entrance of the
How can they tell where they are?
right corridor, Breen crosses through there.
Yeah,
Thank you.
look at
Never
that
come
right
back.
there. Breen crosses
Never
that part
error
right
back
there.
near 4.
Someone stand
Look
right
me in the
there.
eyes. You said you made a pinky promise, right? You said you made a pinky promise. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. All right. You know where it stands to get hit by Breen?
Go off, you brave soldier.
Look at the stream.
Please, Breen, show up soon. Please.
Oh my god, dude, Breen kept sniping me in like my practice attempts, and now you don't want to fucking hit this guy in the hallway?
Too much
Are you
trial and error.
serious?
Pretty sure they got themselves a system.
And not to mention, that is the most dangerous hallway, right?
Spoilers for
Yes.
OR.
Alright, I need somebody to guide me.
I'm so glad. I'm sorry. I'm so
Okay, use
glad we
classic.
confirmed VRAD, because
I
VRAD was
don't have
fucking...
classic.
Use
It was
classic.
guys, Evan,
Use the classic sniper.
Use classic sniper. Okay.
If you don't have classic, make sure you're recording a demo.
Is that the wind chime?
Make sure you're recording demos.
Remember, guys,
Use
look
the
at what
classic
Anna.
sniper.
Guys.
Show pause and use
I'm
the
going, you know what? I'm going to go engineer.
Server seemed to not want us exploring this map.
Do not talk.
Yes, okay.
Let's have a go!
Why would they need the classic?
On the wall.
We have beacon? I have beacon? Talk with beacon for Tadzi. What? Oh my god, no,
What?
it's me!
Oh, fuck.
What?
It attempted to kick everyone out. Except Tadzi.
This probably would have been better if we got in earlier.
Yeah, you
Luna,
really need to speed run.
I feel like you're being fucked with.
Hold on.
I am being totally fucked with here because my speed is so slow I cannot reach it in time, guys. It's
Eric,
over.
don't worry about the
Ignore
VRAD,
it,
they
ignore
don't have
it,
any
ignore it.
triggers.
It doesn't trigger.
I don't care. I don't care.
Tadzi was somehow
I
still on
don't-
the server
still don't
alone.
care.
The wall still exists, so if you try to aim with the classic, you can see the red dot where the wall is. Oh. I was thinking they were going to try and look for bullet holes or something. To help, he was guided through the invisible maze to the center. Time for the wizard, for real now. It seemed like the server was trying to talk to him.
Please. We need
Alright, come on.
Like deathmatch game. Actually,
game?
you know,
No, I hate deathmatch.
if we're talking about Half-Life 2 deathmatch, I've never played it. I would actually like to play it. It sounds very fun, you know?
Though it didn't seem to really be listening to what he was saying. Oh my god, it's Breen. No, don't kill him, don't kill him, don't kill him. Not Tadzi. The plan continued on. Wait, when with Engineer you'd be able to see the walls because your blueprints wouldn't go through them? Wouldn't that work? This fucking edit is amazing.
We're having a chat, alright? You know, you are wonderful. I
Lowly
think
made
this
his
is,
way to the
this
center.
Is a very, this is such a pretty place, like, the water is amazing. The lighting here, the reflections, it is, yeah, it's wonderful, you know? I love this.
They sang this to the cone?
The work of engines so beautiful.
So after
like,
12 days of
can you
non-stop work, I
believe
think,
that
yeah,
people
that's
can
why he
just-
chose engineer, also Wrangler, probably.
Just do that. It's so.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. He let it out. Just barbaric screams while shooting a cone with your pistol. Wait, he doesn't have enough... He doesn't have enough metal for a dispenser. I am the wizard, and I banish you! When I inevitably make my video, I need someone to remind me to make an edit of the wizard beating the cone. I am the wizard! I banish you!
I was here. I was here.
I recorded all of that. I recorded all of that.
Good shit.
He is the wizard!
It's done.
Oh my god.
Is it over?
And at the same time on my game window. The community investigation video I watched had raw footage of it, raw audio. I think Tadsy released his own POV of this. Is there an edit, though? Hold on. I have to see if there's an edit. Interloper. I am the... Oh, yeah. I think this should be it. Oh, they animated the exploration? Oh, they animated parts of it. Okay. I am the wizard! Aww. There's no edit of it. I just heard that twinkle from the Interloper ARG. Damn, it's not here. Ah, that'd be funny. Wait.
That we can go restore raise.
No. I'm yeah, no, I'm shutting that down. Welcome back, blank sourcebox version 0.3.2.1999 loaded. And the rest is all censored. Well, I can't tell what the fucking letters were. Host? Oh, okay. They had a host machine, too. Wonder why it's all censored. There's just a 9 there. Those black boxes are censor bars that I had to add to the footage. Damn you! Initially, I did this just to be careful. Community managed to make up some of the text, by the way. I think the username is G-Man. Or J-Man. Yeah, I think Jan something sounds about right, since we kind of have it confirmed that Jan is the possibly real name of Ida. J-Man sounds about right, or Jan with something. Nane posted the clip on the Discord before the video. I was so confused why so much was censored. Try to find my comment below the video. The sourcebox version number has some significance. Yeah, 1999 sounds about right. Where are you? Okay. Hold on. I'm tired, boss. I'm gonna check. Is this ARG? No. It's A-T-R. Oh. There's 2,000 comments on this. Atar. Oh, Atir. Didn't the community discover the censored name? It was Jeremy Jordan. Jeremy Jordan? Really? That's, Even when he posted it, he said in the Discord that he temporarily censored stuff because he wasn't sure if it is sensitive. Yeah, I don't see your comment down here. But I'd also have to sift through 2,000 comments. Because this information on screen turned out to be the FTP server credentials. Ooh. Yeah, you'd want to censor that. Well, yeah, but not sure if it's sensitive. It's not the same as it's an FTP. Oh, maybe actually I remember someone saying JJson something since that appeared. As for the CGE7193 server, it had completely shut down after Tadzi killed the cone, though it had come back for reasons you'll see in a moment. You scrolled past it? I did? No, I didn't. Where? It said 0 out of 0. Wait. There we go. Wait, why wasn't it showing the first time? This feature of Sourcebox likely requires a direct 3D 6.1 graphics card and driver. Why? See Interloper C. Anami presses F11, the same pink-black texture overlay appears. An error is then displayed, requesting it applicable to release in February 3rd, 1999, which matches up perfectly. Oh! That's cool. Annoying thing with search functions in browsers, when you load in the new stuff, you have to retype it. Oh, okay. So the rest was on me. I looked into the information, which started with the FTP server credentials. Again, due to containing some sensitive information, I've been advised not to attribute the files, or distribute the files, so all I can show you for now is a simple diagram of what was stored inside the server. Wait, he got root access to it? Holy shit. You got the Tadzi vid recommended, and yeah, I think I saw what you mean. Okay, so in maps.bsp.bsp.bsp times 26. Interestingly, the server provided provided all of the maps that CGE7193 was using. So after looking through them, I didn't find anything new or unseen. Really, out of the 26 maps, and you showed like 9, server security 100. Well, if you log into it, I mean, you're logging into it. You have the credentials. Saving private Anamide. I wonder if there will ever be a browser which supports searching through JavaScript/PHP. Probably not. That sounds tedious. Or you just have to Google Dorkit. I don't know if you can. It also had a folder with some of which you'll actually see in this very video. 1,375 demo files. The item slot being recommended on the side, even though you're logged out, LMAO. Hey, I don't watch this. Oh wait, it's Turkey Tom. Okay. I haven't watched Turkey Tom in like a year, maybe. I don't actually know. I don't know when the last time I watched him was. Not all of Turkey Tom's videos are bad, but I also don't care. So, is this? Oh no, that's the What Show. Okay. Basically, the server was recording everyone the entire time. Holy shit. As I stated before, there are a lot of details here that I am leaving out. And probably a lot that I've missed in the process of recapping everything. But without a doubt, this investigation has been salvaged. And it's all thanks to all of you. Gabe Newell, not that one. I'm gonna see if I can find any of your guys' names in here. Fart.bsp. His name is... He comes back again! Nick Topper, yeah. I'm not gonna be in here. Oh, the island thingy by the Pet Stop creators recommended. Well, not this specifically, but a Sagan Hawks video about it. Yeah, I already watched that Sagan Hawks video. I like Sagan Hawks. His style did inspire me a little bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. If your name happens to be in this video, not gonna be in here. Dr. House. Contributors to the text doc references. Holy shit. I want to reiterate. Oh wait. I want to reiterate. These people worked day and night for 2 whole weeks helping me solve this. During this section, I thought I found a spice code and pointed it out, and then we all went crazy for a minute or two until we realized it seemed to be a render error. There's a red circle mixing with one of the usernames. Yeah, I just noticed that. It's, whose name is it? It's like, it's Super Gaming Bug or something. Yeah, it's just a render error. I saw it, but I was like, that's definitely not on purpose. Countless players, experts, and hobbyists. All coming to lead us to this point. Such a weird animation. To finally, hopefully make sense of Interloper. How am I gonna make a video that's not 5 hours long on this? Aftermath. After 10 minutes later, people found out that Anami forgot to censor a racial slur earlier in the vid. I wonder if he fixed it with the YouTube editor or whatever. Probably. First, let's talk about what happened with CGE 7193. Server remains online. However, ever since Tadzy destroyed the cone, it remains dormant. Nothing has really been happening anymore. You could still log on and play it, but... Hi, Break. It has taken on my name for some reason. You're not going to make a video that's 5 hours long if you make 2 videos that are 5 hours long? True. I haven't been on the Discord in a while. What, are people still looking through CGE still? Are people still looking through CGE? Probably not. We've taken time looking at every other file we could find in the FTP server. However, we haven't really found anything else of note. All the assets on the server have basically already been uncovered. And basically everyone knows it's been fully completed. Okay. The only thing of interest I found was a program. Called Sourcebox. I love Anamede's style. It's so fucking cool. I love these videos so much. They're incredible. I think I'll give like an hour of the video myself.
In the main directory, there's this folder here called Models. And when you go in, there's only a folder called Tools and then SB. And that's where I found it. I downloaded and extracted all of the files that I could, and I'm going to see what happens when I run this. By the way, this is a horrible idea. Don't try this at home.
That sounds like every time I do something stupid on stream.
Very underwhelming. Okay, so
press F11.
Everyone started messaging me just a moment ago, and look at this. It says I'm on the server. I'm on the TF2 server, but that can't be because, like,
Is Anamide just too lazy to download a VM? Like, their NASA machine surely could handle one. They probably use a VM.
On top of that, if I...
Who knows?
If I click my input keys like WASD and stuff, I can actually move the scout around.
In the Sourcebox menu. Yeah, I could tell.
That's interesting.
My question is, how is he seeing the scout? When did he say this?
On top of that, if I click my input keys like WASD and stuff, I can actually move the scout around. So that's interesting. I guess we're continuing.
Okay, he has control over it.
So it looks
some way.
like Cone got changed a little bit when the server restarted. The only thing that I could see is new is that there's like there's a Taurus off in the corner. So I wonder what would happen if I managed to walk the scout into this. Will that do anything? The only problem is I have to walk him through this large invisible maze. So I should probably go.
Good fucking luck.
Go asks for some help from the experts.
Oh, and we have another. Hold on. We have a bot. We have a bot. Ban. I could give it mod privileges. Port. Bot. Next. Bot. Next. Ubot. Submit report. Lock this user. Close. Alright. Sorry I had to do that. This is the CGE server. Steam has a thing called Source TV, which lets you connect to a server with spectator mode. Oh, I didn't know that. So he's watching the scout on the CGE server through Source TV. Dang, why don't you have Twitch on the description? Would love to quickly jump to see the bot. It's so dumb. Honestly, I don't really link the Twitch just because it's kind of really a side thing that I just keep on just in case. Because, I mean, is there really a detriment to trying to put the channel out in more places than one? But also, like, no one pops in on Twitch. A lot of people don't really look for new creators, or they just kind of go to their comfort creator. So we barely ever get anyone. Not really complaining, because it's an okay platform. I don't, not a huge fan of this platform, to be completely honest. It's kind of a piece of shit, if I'm gonna be blatantly honest. But I don't care. My main platform's YouTube. I don't give a shit if I really get banned there.
Know the maze decently well.
Wait, are you in the maze?
Oh, okay, okay.
So now you should be safe to go north.
Yep.
Stop.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay.
Turn to your right, 45 degrees.
I mean, it really does look like you might be able to make it, but it. Is the middle?
6081382.
Little
Okay.
turns as possible,
Anami, go
right?
forward for about yes, please. Anything that can give a straight shot. And if you can give me coordinates, that'd be amazing, because I can tell exactly when to start and stop. Right here? Oh, no, never mind. That's completely open. Go forward for like 4 seconds. Yeah, turn a little bit to your right. Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
One more. Yep. Straight
yeah,
shot
good
off.
enough. Just go straight. Please. Okay, Taurus is in sight.
Ooh.
Another 5. Do you see anything?
Jump in.
You want to take 30 degrees to the right.
Yeah. 30 degrees to your right.
30 degrees to your right?
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. Go straight.
Oh! Service changing level. Anything? Anything?
All right, it worked.
Tommy, update?
New level, please don't get banned.
Oh, he's gonna be.
Come on, come on. Subroutine, hello. Oh wait, we've seen this one, haven't we?
Okay.
Wait, if you spawn in the place that I think you're going to, yeah, okay, there is a big pit to cross.
What?
Oh my. Okay. Basically, you are back in the map with the door and the guy.
I've looked at this map enough. I know exactly what's happening. The only thing that is stopping you from getting
Is Hinamide not streaming? Why is he not? On the Discord panel, it shows him not streaming and someone
back
else
to the
streaming.
door, which I assume you've got to get to.
Yeah, so they had to guide Hiname through the maze with all their knowledge while he was in the smaller VC, and it had everyone on the stage to hear from the guys in the VC to tell us what's going on.
Is a big pit, which you will definitely have to jump over.
Are you able to see my stream right now?
Don't whiff this.
Because if it is, you can see the gap you got to make. If not, yeah.
Oh god.
You're gonna have maybe less than half a second of run-up time, unless you want to give yourself more. But that's, I'd say either learn the delay through my camera or just kind of wing it.
Oh, he's going back.
You're going backwards a lot.
I saw the message before I saw
Dude,
Moosh
hit
ask it.
the
Thanks,
camera
YouTube.
over the cliff.
Why would Hinamide stream a blank screen?
Do you want it like zoom? Oh, actually.
Oh, that
yeah,
makes a
I'm
lot more
gonna put the
sense.
second dead.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay,
Get
I'm
a
just
cinematic
gonna...
shot.
But can't he see it through Source TV or whatever?
Oh my god. You're the
All
best.
right, oh my god. Go forward. Go forward. Oh my god. Neat.
You didn't touch him.
Okay. Tap D.
Tap D. Yeah. Little crouch tap.
Yeah,
tap
crouch.
S.
Crouch A.
Yeah, A. All
A
right.
straight shot towards
Sneeze.
the door now. There's
Excuse me.
nothing obstructing you.
Yeah, but he's kind of focused on Source Box right now. Okay, that's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
It's a no draw.
Oh. Well.
If nothing happens, I'd like you. No, because there's a wall there. I
The
guess
name
we
is-
do.
want to go around?
Thank you.
Anami, tap S, just a little bit. Try and move.
Which way?
Anything.
Backwards.
You
It
want
doesn't matter.
wherever
Oh, no.
you've gone.
Is he gonna need
you
to put the key
don't
in the box?
Have any way to guide
Oh.
you have
you are-
entered
Keep
the
seeing
other side of the
Sopic's
door.
answers before I
Oh,
hear him
shit, you
ask
have
them.
stopped moving on our end.
Yeah.
And nothing's visually different?
Yeah, I know that this is
Oh.
the same doorway.
Anything happen?
No, nothing happened.
You
You
disconnected.
DC'd via server.
Anomaly crashing right now would be really funny. By the way, there's a really really funny video of everyone in the stage watching this in Source TV and a Barney impersonator commentating over it. It's funny as fuck. You should watch it.
Yeah, so I've just kind of been letting this run nonstop for the past couple of days. I know this kind of seems like a elaborate joke at this point that I tend to be doing this, but as long as I keep Sourcebox open, the server stays open.
Channel name, please. I want to see it. Yeah, I want to see
I
it
don't
too.
know. I guess we'll see what happens. Although it doesn't seem really to be doing anything anymore. Well, in that case, I suppose I should start recording some footage for the video. Let me see if I can.
For safety and legal reasons, I will not be releasing this program to the public. Oh, wonder why. I'll have to investigate this on my own. So I'll do everything I can to figure this out. To be continued. At the end? No, there's like a couple minutes. These like the funnies.
Testing. All right, testing. 1, 2, 3. This is the Ask map explanation. So after going through 2 Fort, players would get taken to this map called Ask. And the way that Ask works is that there's a bunch of letters on the ground, but if you happen to type in a valid code, you would get taken to a secret level. Now, you might be asking, though, wait, if this is just a Source Engine map, couldn't people just extract all of the logic out of this map and find the codes? Well, the problem
The server plugin.
with that is that the codes only work on the server because they're executing server configs, which means that this isn't something that you can test and figure out.
When
on
it says
your
to be
own
continued, it
instance.
says
I'm
to be
running it now, I'm
concluded.
not on the server
Oh.
right now. But like, you can only test combinations on the server, and considering that the server was restarting every hour, it meant that it was pretty rough. But after you put in your code, you would then come to the door, and it takes a bit of damage. But once you do enough damage to the door, nothing should happen. And yet, what? Something...
View?
I'm sorry? I'm not...
You're not connected onto the server, but you're a Nomade.
What? I'm not on the server.
Please don't tell the administrator this is secret.
No, I just double checked.
Please be
I'm not
quiet.
logged in. But the map logic
It's
is
like
still
they're in a
working.
movie theater. It shouldn't work as a Nomade isn't
I
on the
can
server,
actually
he's on
see
his
that.
private. Yeah, I
I can
understand.
actually see a texture now. Huh. I do have Sourcebox open still. On another tab.
Maybe
So does that
Sourcebox
mean then that,
automatically
like,
connects him to the
Since I
server?
have Sourcebox open, that the server logic actually works on my machine? Because if so...
This kind of looks like a
try
Nami's
something
camera
else.
from one of the first episodes. Oh, you're right!
Yeah, so subroutine hello has some interesting logic on it. But it's a lot of logic that we couldn't really access on the server because this map is really hard to get into. But, like, if the server logic is working on...
Connection established to sublayer.
Forward!
Look, I typed a message.
Look at.
Okay, it seems like if I have Sourcebox open.
If you want in Discord, you can just sift by link. There's a way you can sift by YouTube links, and then you can also find keywords. SV Cheats 1. Oh, he changed it to
So one
SV
of the
Cheats
big
1.
mysteries of subroutine hello is, well, this door and also this key. Because there is a trigger inside of this box that is activated when this key is placed inside of this hole. The only issue is, like, medic. You can't put a key in a hole.
I have an idea. He needs to do this in Half-Life 2 VR, and he needs to grab the key and put it in, and then we get a cool VR sequence.
Team Fortress 2. Damn. If only I could literally just pick up the key.
Also, you can. There is map logic in TF2. I believe you can just, like, break the key, and it's counted as, like, in your inventory, or the map data can say that you have acquired the key.
What am I talking about? I actually can pick up the key.
I knew he was gonna do it. Why the fuck does it keep saying a time zone change?
Oh, that is bright. If the server logic is working in TF2, then... Oh, I mean, it should work here too, right? This is also a Source game. And...
After this, I became convinced he was just addicted to HL2 VR.
Pick up the key. So, let's see what happens. Huh?
What?
Would you not want an excuse to do cool shit like this, though? Why is he putting his headset on the ground? Oh.
Well, I guess that answers that question. It's actually... They're buttons.
Mitten. That's so cool. No graphics, no graphics, no graphics, no graphics, no graphics. Oh, shit.
Okay. Oh my god.
What the fuck is this?
Holy shit.
CPU pop. It's also been saying, like, wait, think, act, like, a bunch of other stuff. It's also a longer one. Interloper D and Nami goes through the door, plus Barney commentary. Holy shit. That is fucking crazy. Also, yeah, the official Interloper investigation. If you guys would like, specifically Eternal, Eterio, Atari Rob, and Sopix, I believe all of you are in the Discord. You can put a lot of the thoughts or reminders in the Discord investigation thread, so that I can look back and be able to remember some of the things to put in. Oh yeah, I remember this metal reg makes me think it's some register, but then some of the command/states like think make no sense. They can do source fuckery, they are good at SFM, they can do music, they can do fucking anything. Look at how many people it takes to make this project though. It's fucking amazing. What an insane setup for Interloper F2. Gonna be insane. Absolutely. I cannot wait for it. Interloper E Community Investigations. Oh, hold on. I want this. 11 videos. Okay, that's a lot less than I thought there would be. Some of these are like 4 minutes long. The CG commendate. Umodi does the music for Interloper.
The shadows of the map. And today I will try to organize and try to look at the Discord server.
Rubik's Cube, Soundlight.
Today, this map is gambling. I'm at server, but still, the server is gambling.
His Bandcamp has the songs too. Alright. We are going to make a timeline now. So gonna be pretty easy to just grab a bunch of the item machinimas. I probably should have done this before with like the 100 screenshots that I'm gonna take. It's gonna be a lot easier to put the videos in screenshot form. By the way, especially the longer video, the name of it earlier really shows you how insane the community was. Yeah, they sound insane. He literally said the server is literally gambling. And then he started to go into like a mental prison of just going like, what the fuck is this? But yeah, I'm loving this community in this series so far. It's fucking amazing. All right, so we kind of know generally where we want to put stuff right now. I'm going to get the videos in an order of some sort. And to believe that Interloper F will be the final. Let's do the item machinima timeline first. You haven't seen the Barney commentary stuff. No, I have not yet. I'm just quickly getting the screenshots of all the these. Actually, wait, no, that's bad because I need to see the dates. I might reuse these screenshots for my video too. I'm not quite sure. Oh, we need this timeline anyway, and it's boring, but I mean, live, so I can't really change a lot of that. Because if we can get an item machinima timeline, like I know it's very clear what the timeline actually is since we do have dates of everything, but there's release order and then there's timeline order, which are very different, but they give important stories. Control method is very interesting to me. Because we have Mona in a way that's, you know, it's 2 years earlier, but it comes right after. But we can very easily tell that Mona, you know, it's just... Actually, wait a minute. I just realized something. Is there a way better software I can use? What is it called? Milanote? Is Milanote free? Milanote? I think with Milanote you can, like... Hold on. Is this what I think it is? Yeah, I think this would actually be way better for a timeline. Hold on. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna use Milanote. Yeah, the release order compared to the recording order is different, as we can see the Mona / Olive name video. Yeah. So I think if I do it through Milanote, it'll just be a bit more concise, and I can save it to somewhere easier than just a fucking image PDF that'll inevitably get fucking lost in all my files. All right, and last one. Okay, so I'm gonna go and open Milanote on. I think I have an account. If not, I'm gonna have to make one. So I'm not going to do it on the window that's fucking right there. Log in. I'm pretty sure I have a login for this site. Do I? Let's see. No name. Yep. It's my burner. Sign up now, I guess. Okay, yeah, I didn't have a sign up. Other. Oh wait, solo creative. Yeah, actually, wait, that's what I need this for. Other. Get started. Okay. Shouldn't have any on it. Drag out a new board from here to get started. All right, new board. We want the IDA Machinima linear timeline. Okay. So cool. Okay, add content. How do I add in images? Add image. Upload my own. Real quickly, I don't know if it's going to show my files. Okay, I have like 20 emails, so it's like, I'll just use the burner ones. I have various emails for various reasons too. I just realized, please be quiet for the machine. He becomes upset from the admin message in the server. Refers to the Breen model. I completely forgot about that despite it being in the doc. He becomes upset? That's interesting. Oh, come on. Load the screenshots already. There we go. Screenshots should be loaded. All right. This will be all of them. Upload your own. Okay. One of these is completely unrelated just because it accidentally filed itself in. Okay. We have top 5 PS3 games. This is 2007. This is currently our earliest in the timeline. We're going to make it a little bit smaller. I still want to be able to see this. So 2007. This is 2014. How do I move around this? All right, whatever. Note. Oh. 2007. So I think we miss years. Like there's years that we just don't have content. All right, so what's next? This is a re-upload of 2005, but it's still uploaded from 2014, so we don't need that. This is the 30th of... Oh, he does month. He does year, month. No, year, day, month. Year, day, month. Okay, wait. It is in year, day, month format. Okay. So we have 2007. We have his zombie slayer video. Aname is truly brain rotting. Is that from the doc at Eternal? Could you send a link? This is his own thing. Yeah, this is my own thing. 2005. This is technically earlier, but it was uploaded later. 2011, 2014. When was the date of this one? It was Behind the scenes, what date was this? This was 2008. Okay, we have something later then. So this is Link. Color? Blue? How do I, like, make it into its own box? Connect? Okay, yeah. All of this is in the year month day format. I don't know if YouTube would like me sending links. Just send it in the Discord. I think you're already in the Discord. No need to dig. It's in Musha's Discord. Yeah, okay, cool. Alignment? Okay, no, never mind. That doesn't make any sense. All right, so now we have 2008. This is 2008. I'm just going to connect these two real quick. And then this will be connected here. Can I unconnect this? Okay, that's like an overall note. So we have 2007 and 2008. This isn't that important, but it tells us they're Jan. Actually, I'm not going to put a note there. This is 2008. Oh, we have another 2007 video, actually. So this is October. This is January. This is April, May, July. So this is July. So connect. Yeah, okay. So we have 3 videos so far. Okay. 2014, 2014, 2013, 2014, 2012, 2014, 2008. We have another 2008. 9. What time did this come out? June 9th. So that's June 9th. This is later. So, okay, cool. 2013, 2012, 2014, 2014, 2012, 2014, 2009, 2009, 2014. Okay. So you have 2 from 2009. Okay. I don't think we have a date for this one, so I'm just going to put them next to each other. I don't know necessarily if this is right. We have 2009, and then we have all these 3 connected. Okay. We have 2007, 8, and 9. And we don't have anything from 2010. 2010, 2011, we skip. This is 2012, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2014, 2014, 2014, 2013, 2014, 14, 11. Wait, we have something earlier than 2012. Does the Gary Man Taco video have any lore significance? Barely, no. No, that one doesn't, actually. Also 2011. Green in the Machine is 2010. Okay, I made a mistake there, then. This picture is completely unrelated. Okay, so Green in the Machine is relatively unrelated. But it's still here. So 2010, and we're gonna connect these two. So we have 2 from 2011 that come after this. Which one's first? It would be this one. It's the 21st of November. The other one is the 25th of November. So we have the 21st of November and we have the 25th. Yes, my favorite Interloper episode, Ida Minecraft. Yeah, me and my friends are playing modded Minecraft. And I took a picture last night because I was just making grilled cheese in one of the mods. And my friend was really pissed off because he's like, dude, you were supposed to be making this XP farm because like all my tools are dying. And I'm like, but I'm making grilled cheese. I get distracted incredibly easy. So these are the 2 Itemona investigation videos that we have so far. And then we have, this is February 4th. When did SFM come out? SFM released in May? It became available on a limited basis in June 27th. So after this one is first. So we have these 2 for 2012. Saxy Awards 2012 were 16 to 27th. Okay, Minecraft was famously written in C++ for the source engine. Bedrock Edition is, but not my beloved Java. All right, now we have 2012. Actually, can I just move these over, or did I run out of space? I have not run out of space yet. So we have February 4th. And Saxy nomination. There we go. 2012. So we're not really missing a year yet, except for 2013, I believe. This I'm just going to delete. So we don't have anything from 2013, right? Just 2014, 2014, 2014, 2014. 2013, we do have something from 2013. My mistake. Interloper episode 8. 2013. And then the rest of it is all 2014, correct? No, there's one 2013. Yeah. This is February. No, yeah, this is first, right? February 1st and then February 6th. This is by. Okay. So this is our timeline currently, and then we need to add 2014. Let's try and order this out the gate correctly. Hold on, now this is fucking weird. This says 2014.10.29. Alright, I'm gonna put this out as an anomaly. This is wrong too. Hold on, is there any others like this? Yeah, this one. Okay, something happened in 2014. Because let's look at it this way. All of these so far have been year, day, month format of dating. So it's year, month, day, very clearly. There's not 30 months in a year. There's 30 days in a month. So you missed a 2012, did I? I did miss a 2012, thank you. This is January 4th. This should be yep, right here actually. This would be right there. Connect. Connect. Okay. So, my problem. These are clearly not anymore in the year, day, month format. These have changed format for some reason. Now, why would that be? Because here's the problem. The rest of these align with a... Oh. Did I fuck something up? Okay, no, that's still where it needs to be. So this doesn't fit either. There's not 21 months. There's not 13 months. 12 months, that would make sense. But under the assumption that everything from 2014 has a completely changed dating format, we're going to assume that these also have a completely different dating format. So I don't know. I'm guessing all of 2014 are formatted wrong. Yes, they're formatted differently. So I'm actually going to set them separate on the timeline. It is in year, month, day format. Actually, wait. I'm gonna make this clearer for myself later. Year, month, day, and then year, day, month. Year, day, month. That's actually really weird. Why would it change? All right. Or maybe it's based on archivist release date rather than original release date. Well, either way, it's still different. So we need to note it as such. Because the thing is, this is 2014 11/22. That's not archival date. That is supposed to be original date, like every other video in the archivist's thing. So yes, they're all formatted differently. So if these are year, month, day, also only have years. Yeah, they only have years, so I just kind of put them at the front. Or like no. So the thing is, this one I placed last because yes, we don't have a date, but it had to have been after these two events because it had to be an after Source Filmmaker release to the public, even if it's just the beta. Which is if the beta was released in May, it has to be after February. So that just has to be that way. And here's the weird thing, this could technically be like the 1st of June or the 2nd of June, or wait, is this already year, month, day? No, this is year, day, month. So if we're going to assume that the year, day, month format still tracks here, because yeah, year, day, month format would still fit here. It is year, day, month format that doesn't necessarily fit 2012 or could not fit it. But clearly the format has changed here because over half of these have a changed format, and I would assume that it goes the same for the rest. So we got to find what happens first. So 11, 11, 10, 7, 7, 11, 7, 11. Okay. These three are undoubtedly first then. So what order are they first? 12, 13, 15. Okay, so this is chronologically the first video of 2012. Ida did mention he got beta access. Yeah, but beta access started in June, if I remember correctly. Limited basis on June 27th, yes. Limited access came out June 27th. So regardless of when he got SFM, it had to have been after February. Even if you think that this is reversed dating format, it would have to have been after regardless, because this is April, May, June. So it fits either way. It's just these two could be flipped, I think. Or no, I think it's correct regardless of the dating format. But yeah, that's what we have currently. So then we have 13 and 15. So these all happened in July. And then we have whatever happened in October. Yes, October. Okay. There's only one October video. Even ignoring SFM, itemed for Saxy Awards, which were in November, so it's still at the end. Yeah. Mona crushed 11-10. Okay, so all the rest of this stuff is 11. So 11-3, that sounds early. 11-14, 15, 11-10. Okay, wait, no, there's a 21. So there's a 21, then 22. Is there any other videos we're missing? No. Yeah, this is the timeline of Ida Machinima currently. Okay. So, yeah, we have a not incredibly consistent, but we have a timeline. So you have the Ida Machinima timeline currently. And then it would be really easy to say that the fucking Interloper timeline is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Or A, B, C, D, E, F. So the Ida Machinima timeline. And then we have our next board is going to be the Interloper line. Okay. And we have to go back to Anomade's channel. Wrong again. I don't have any of the Interloper videos open. Interloper Project Skybox.
Dad, I'm bored.
Well, I need to go to his channel anyway. Okay. I like this SFM art. This looks fucking cool. Alright, Mona crushed, Mona head find to Mona doesn't move anymore. Oh, gee, I wonder why. Super Skybox Source Engine Smash. This looks fucking cool. Alright. So we are going to... Yeah. This is Interloper 1. Then we have Interloper 2. And I know it's very obvious what order everything comes in, but I want to leave notes for myself. 2. Did we already put 3 in? I'm assuming we did. If we didn't, we can always come back to it. Five. I need to keep count so I don't lose it. 6. Is this copyrighted music, by the way? Could I use it in my ending video? 7. 8. And 9. And then we go to the letters. A. B. And I'm going to be honest, I really have a limited amount of time to actually start this video and then finish it. Because based on this timeline, 6 months, 4 months, 1 month, I feel like Interloper F, the finale, is going to come in a month. Or maybe even less than a month. So I need to be on my game when it comes to this. One of the episode teaser shorts came out after the episode it was teasing came out, so that's cool. Yeah, I remember this. Oh, these are all teasers for them. This was the one that we needed, though. Rat vibe? That's funny. Alright, Interloper Act 3 teaser? Okay. Ow, I hit my hand. We need... So there's Interloper contributions, Interloper and community investigations. Okay. And then I want to go into the official Project Skybox, because that'll help me with order. Because I don't remember when... Oh, yeah, wait. We also need the live streams. Pretty sure either teaser-C or teaser-D came out in after the retrospective episode. Does the teasers matter? Like, are the teasers that important or no? Alright. Alright. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is unhelpful. I need the... Where's the playlist we were using that helped with the, placement of the... Interloper playlist. This will just help me order the live streams and stuff. Where is my Mila note? There's my Mila note. All right. Oh wait, I need to cut display for a moment. I need to add all the images. Upload images, screenshots. Yep. And it needs to buffer because of how many fucking screenshots I have. I think I have like like a few tens of gigabytes of just screenshots alone for all the screenshots I need for my videos. Like genuinely a pain in the ass. Boop, 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 boop. What? What? Some of them duplicate. That's weird. Alright, this time we have no excess images. So, we have... I don't care. Right. We have Interloper 1. Then there is... Interloper 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... And I'm missing something. Where's the stream at? So it's 1, 2, 3, re-upload, re-upload, re-upload. 4 stream. 4, and then there's the first stream. You screenshotted the Interloper contributions playlist and Interloper 8 community playlist, but there's also Interloper E community playlist, which you didn't screenshot. No, I didn't. I'm not screenshotting the I'm not screenshotting them. I'm just saving them. Here we go. 5, 6. When was about those files? I'm only doing the base video timeline right now, so it's 5, 6, short, 7 live stream. 5, 6, short, 7 live stream. 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E. All right. I'm just going to write notes of the things I remember, and then if you guys have anything you think is important to note about that specific video, tell me and I will note it down. Friend of Anomide. Learn the alphabet with Moosh. Yeah, learn the alphabet. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Says there is something weird in the internal files. Suggests to look them over. There really isn't much in this one, so I'm not going to do too much into that. This was the second stream, so second stream opened up with HLVR. Opened with HLVR, well, HL2VR. HL2VR transitioned to loading demos when after a 20-minute break from Anomide. Can I change the size of the text? Oh yeah, I want large headings for all of these actually. I really need to be able to see these. Large. Writing some important stuff in the Discord, sent some stuff already, continuing to write it. Yeah, good idea. From Anomide. Accidentally opened CS 1.6 instead of CS source. CSGO was laggy and barely worked. SFM was loading demos, couldn't see at the time. Hi guy, type 5, seen near the end. First sightings of what would become type 6, which would have entities deleting. Alright, in the Discord, let me check. Alright, why is this interesting? Because starting an Interloper 4 effect, the video starts with the screen. Secondhand accounts describe a strange video being shown with basically no information to explain of it. The video is broken up into sections separated by black screens with white text written in all capital letters in 3 languages. The demonstrations would quickly follow each title card. Not entirely sure what the implications of this are, but it's important. So at Interloper 4, he started to include that? Really? Does he not include it in Interloper 1? You're right, he doesn't. Let's check Interloper 3. Tension. I think that's kind of negligent. Is every section broken up by this? No, it doesn't look like it. I think the special presentation is negligible. I'm gonna write it in, but I really think that's negligible to the actual story. Feels like Big Chekhov's gun to me. The only thing to get a page there is still the thread that started. Oh yeah, 9gag. Or get GAQ9 or whatever it is. I think I have it open. What was it called? GAQ9? Yeah, what was the website's name? I totally forgot. GAQ9, okay. No, wait, what was the official board then? What was the official website? Project Skybox is the official site. Oh, projectskybox.com. Okay, that's not right. Small video game users, there we go. Now we're at the right site. Skybox, projectskybox.net, okay. .com goes to a different site. Digivision's 91 Showcase 22. CGI and computer graphics company from 1988 to 1993 in various locations throughout North America and Europe. Near the end of the third day, showcases a small CGI development startup had slated a 50-minute time slot called Showcase 22. Not the second 22nd showcase. Created by a small European company called 42, exact country unknown, who couldn't attend the conference, which was in California. Showcase consisted of a set of tapes which was given to the organizers at the 4 p.m. time slot. Secondhand accounts described strange video being shown, with basically no information given to explain any of it. The video was broken up into sections separated by black screens with white text written in capital letters in 3 languages. The demonstrations would quickly follow each title card. The demonstrations themselves were described as weird, avant-garde, dated, and creepy/unsettling. One secondhand account described it as decades out of date. It was made particularly stranger by the 4-2 provided no information about what was being shown. Initially, there was only a small group of 5 people or so watching the presentation, but eventually a group of 30 converged on the conference to see what everyone was talking about. After about 20 minutes, the organizers turned off the tape following a particularly unsettling demonstration being played called Lilico. The showcase was subsequently cut short from there. Later, the organizers okay, no, that wouldn't be enough for a code. Later, the organizers and a few guests looked over the tapes and found the 4-2 actually sent in 3 tapes, meant to be played in a sequence. They later determined that the organizers accidentally played tape 2 altogether. The 3 tapes actually accounted for 90 minutes of demonstration, with the first tape offering a surface-level explanation for any of it in a sequence called The Anatomy of a World. When they tried to reach out to 4-2 for an explanation, they got no response, as the company seemed unreachable, likely due to language barriers. Project Skybox is trying to hunt down footage, as we believe copies of the tapes are in circulation. We also believe a few industry professionals and Digivision's staff may have digitized the footage as recently as 2008. Current status of Showcase 22 are unknown. If you have any information of footage to Showcase 22, please reach out to Anamade. Might also later become F-Sky. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Lilico. What does it mean, particularly disturbing? On their way to no access for the 1,400... Okay, yeah, now I understand the joke. The interloper, no access, no access. My investigators are all morons. And then he tortures her. Anamane. No, Anamane, don't wander by yourself. Don't worry, we got this. Of what? Is listening. Sleeps at night after throwing quiz.bsp after 11 hours of no access, knowing damn well we aren't going to coordinate to solve it. 4-2 Sky actually sounds like they're thinking about worlds. Now I'm about to totally blind. I mean, it was actually went through the other side, therefore we have no traces of him until he uploads. What are you talking about? A fucking microwave? Why are they talking about a fucking microwave? Yeah, I'm confused. Just won't stuff it. Okay. Wait, please save us. Please, nobody give us a lead. Allegedly pretending to be blind so V-Red gets canceled for being ableist. Investigation is over. Fuck y'all. Told to jump off map. Speaker to investigation. Oh. Holy shit. Fucking done starboard farming. All this materials, but we're blank called out for suspected starboard farming. Way to no access. Breeding theory goes. What the fuck? And Pav caught provoking the interloper investigators moments before his murder. CGE has allegedly been replaced by Namade. Just ended already. Nothing ever happens on CGE 179. Yeah, I can understand a lot of these memes now. There are 284 images there, by the way. You're on the 35th. Oh, I read. I was paying attention to that. Okay, that's not important. Or not that important. Let's go through this. Original poster, export source engine modder / tinker with credibility at the time. Alias, stand-in for users who are unknown or opted to be anonymous. Banned, post removed / poster banned. Missing, post missing, sometimes with paraphrasing for what might have been said. Anyone see the image in Ravenholm? Creepy G-Man graffiti. Same image low. We're really going to be analyzing every pixel in the game if we keep going threads like this. Normal Umbrella Man graffiti. Wait. In the beginning part of the Dark Alley, very creepy gas music. Glitch or what? When you walk up to it, there's a weird noise. It's the G-Man. Really creepy G-Man. Is it G-Man? I don't know, maybe, but I think G-Man shouldn't count as an actual G-Man sighting. Then we'd have 5 million G-Mans in the game. Put inside the floor. No, this is different. If the screenshot looks proof, there's a normal Umbrella Man graffiti compared to this one. Not true, Cody. We've basically already uncovered the entire game at this point. We've been examining it even well before it released. But this graffiti being unique is interesting. I'm loading up levels and seeing if it's being used anywhere else, but haven't found it yet. Very strange, too, how it's clipping into the floor like an afterthought. Still betting on this being an oversight rather than deliberate G-Man sighting. Very creepy, just another reason to never play Ravenholm again. Can we just get a mapper to confirm there's a special map logic for there or not? Ravenholm isn't really that creepy, especially when you know there's all just jump scares are. No idea why so many of you guys are so scared of some headcrab zombies in the dark. It's called Atmosphere, and knowing what level you are playing it was once a place where people live normal lives. Okay, now they're just debating about Ravenholm. I decided to dive a little deeper, and I noticed there's actually a full texture. It's just glitchy on the bottom. Sure the texture is broken, or is it just your disk/install call? 200%. My friend has the same error on his end too. Totally different PC and game files. Maybe this was supposed to be a G-Man sighting, but got broken before release. You're literally analyzing the pixels as I predicted, lol. Nothing to keep you guys here. Go home, Gordon Freeman, you're drunk. What you're seeing there is a MIP map error. Some textures in HL2 have it. It's an engine limitation. I think you must have been a beta holdover or something, because it literally only appears on Town 01. I checked it for game logic or triggers, but there's nothing there. It's a weird texture at best. HL2 has plenty of these. Dude, my eyes are fucking hurting because this is not in dark mode, and I can't find my glasses. I've been looking for my glasses for like a few days now, and my eyes are just fucking hurting. There might not be a stream tomorrow just so I can rest my eyes a little bit. What the pixels, J-Man? The pixels! But how can it be a coincidence that the strange sounds when you stand in front of it? The whole reason I even looked at it in the first place was because it made a sound that it was like the scientist's voice saying, "Oh, little one, what now?" Or something. Message is missing from the record. Message is missing. Okay, what the fuck? Big what the fuck here, guys. First off, sorry for the necro. What? Second, turns out OP was really onto something. You're not even kidding. This isn't a joke. So I was searching through the graffiti textures because I was making a level for my mod when I noticed that there was only one Umbrella Man graffiti in my files. Which was weird, because I remember searching for the dark variant last year because of this thread. But I eventually found the file in an old machine of mine, and holy smokes, it actually exists. It's called Decal Graffiti 1308B. Okay, this is interesting. It says posted on 2006, and he says he never was able to find the graffiti on his old machine, or on his new machine when making the map. Or, no, wait, what's he saying? Wait, hold on, let me reset. So I was searching through the graffiti textures because I was making a level for my mod when I noticed that there was only one Umbrella Man graffiti in my files. That was weird because I remember searching for the dark variant last year because of this thread. So in his modern version, he can't find the dark one. Necro is when you return to a thread after it's dormant for a while. Oh, okay. I don't use forums that much. But I eventually found the file in an old machine of mine. So it's in older versions, so like 2004-ish. But it's not in his version in 2006. That's crazy. Out of curiosity, I dove into the hex editor to see if there's some kind of Steam error or something, but I found this freaking ASCII message embedded inside the system that says for JJ, console interloper, unknown command, interlope, and this is where we get the console command. So it says for JJ, and people had said that they thought they saw JJ with that most recent thing. Yeah, basically necro posting is reviving a dead posting. Okay, yeah. So that most recent, or interloper E, where people thought they saw something that said JJ. Interesting. You think Jan's last name starts with a J? Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, for the hell of it, I decided to try and type this command, and it did something. Like, it actually worked. Seriously, try it for yourself. It's super weird. It makes your screen flash and then sends you back to the main menu. A little early for April Fools, but also, did you really need to necro this thread, and could you just made a new post in the spam for the joke? Just saying, we could be discussing the game in these parts. Because OP was right, and I thought he deserved to hear me tell him I was wrong. I can make a new thread if needed, but I'm super perplexed by this. I'm typing get.s.interlope.pull 27015 over and over again, and it's sending me to different maps every time I paste it. I can't control the game at all when it happens. Hold on, when was the original thread? 2004? 2005. Okay. At 1 a.m. Posting at 1 a.m. It was a name which had JJ as the initials. Yeah. You really trying to tell me that these are legitimate commands? Because they aren't. That's not how commands in Source work, dude. You're gonna make people waste valuable time opening the game just to see it was all a ruse. What the fuck? I just typed this in and watched a cutscene of Barney flailing around. It was super crazy. What the fuck was that? Okay, that settles it. I'm never playing Ravenholm ever again. Okay, fine. I'm gonna launch the game right now, and if this doesn't work, you guys are gonna be receiving some very colorful emails. What the hell? Okay, it actually works. This is huge. The interlope command doesn't seem to do anything, but the get command does. What the fuck kind of Easter egg is this? Actually works. I did it. Barney came out of my screen and drank all my milk. You guys are so gullible. Why did you have to dig up some poor random thread for your dumb joke? If the necro is a big deal, I can make a new thread, but dude, this is real and it's not a joke. Seriously, try it for yourself. I have no idea how to explain this. Then we have the old... Okay. Hold on. We have a channel now. Did they actually make it go, like, super far back, or what? Oh, I don't think they did. How far does this video actually go back? If I open it in YouTube, is it going to be an unlisted link? Or... Yeah, 2 years ago. No way. Like, Okay, I understand, but like, it would have been really cool. All right. That's just someone's channel repurposed for this, I think. Yeah, I know, but like, it would have been cool. Well, I haven't checked here in a while, but thanks for letting me know this developed. What even is this? I don't think this is G-Man. I don't even think this is intentional. I come as a weird glitch. I think what's happening here is you type the command in console, probably doesn't know what the message means. I can't control anything, so it was just stuck. Then why is it playing cutscenes that aren't even in the game, like a Barney death scene? Why are you talking about dying Barney? Every time I type in the command, it's different results, and they don't seem to repeat. I've probably typed it 100 times now, and it's all super random. This is for sure interesting, but I think it's time to burst your bubbles about what's really happening here. I talked to my modding friend, and he told me that this was a tool for testing the game to make sure it can load maps without crashing. Back from the early days of developing the Source engine, he also told me that Gold Source has the same tool. Just debug and testing tool like the Sphere gun. It's pretty neat, though, but every game on Source has it, not just HL2. Not true, I just tried it in VTMB, and it didn't do anything. VTMB? VTMB isn't a real Source game. Yes, it is. VTMB is Source, but that is Source, but this only happens in Half-Life 2. It's related to the G-Man Easter egg. Where's G-Man 6P? I think this is why it's on the newest channel. Like, okay, at first I see the words PSB archive, Project Skybox archives. Oh! Wait, I didn't go through the entire thread myself. Barney death scene, is that a type 5? I don't think they said it was. They just said that Barney died in front of them. I don't think that's a thing. What is VTMB? I'm actually genuinely confused. VTMB source game. Is it really not? Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline? Okay. I stand corrected. There is something. Then we can unlock a new level of G-Man. Okay, what the fuck? I typed it in some more time playing itself on Coast level. Okay, no. So this is Lost Coast. Doing stuff randomly and then my game is haunted. So J-Man saw the Lost Coast type 5. So this is a type 3, I think. And then it changes. This is Helmet Creek, right? Is this Helmet Creek? This is Helmet Creek, isn't it? Yeah, this is Helmet Creek. So Helmet Creek comes from 2006. Missing Misty.WMV. We believe this is where Misty was first posted in the thread if you have any information on its whereabouts. Okay. Spooky Coast. Okay, so we have Spooky Coast now. Anyway, what the fuck is going on here? Yep. That's Spooky Coast. Okay, now you're just messing with us? What the fuck was that, G-Man? Whoa, I think that tops Misty, lol. That's crazy. Wait, how did you make that? Lol, the file name Spooky Coast, what an understatement. What the hell is this insanity? Could this be spirits? No joke, guys. Is it a haunted game or something? Found the mystery location of Misty. It's not a new map, new/beta map. This is actually the skybox of Train Station 03. They're playing a weird new mod or something like this. Can someone explain to me what you guys mean by type? Alright, so this is where the type classification comes from. Judith Mossman made it. Yeah, that Helmet Creek. Okay. To answer your question, we consider there are 5 types of demos. Type 1 is the demos where the character flips out and spins around wildly for around a second or two. These are the most common, about 80%. The regular gameplay demo is probably testing or debugging that was in the game. Random gameplay where the character runs around and shoots randomly. Character gets stuck in the wall like the one above. They are no longer than type 1, but a bit more uncommon. And then type 5. Okay, can't believe you guys are still going on about this. I seriously don't understand anything you're talking about. You guys ever figure out where these are coming from? Last theory fell apart, so we really have no idea, lol. No, we don't yet. Also, J-Man, nice find, though. It makes me think we'll probably never get a demo as crazy as Spooky Coast and Misty. It takes way too long. Yeah, I'm sticking to my guns that this is somehow related to how they trained Half-Life's AI to react to all sorts of situations. Like how Combine soldiers learned to fight head crabs and fast zombies in Gordon. I wonder if there's somehow we can make a demo in a custom scenario related to leaked test maps. Possible. My theory is that it's supposed to be loading some kind of diagnostic map, like CSS and sound tests. But since they're long gone, it's loaded in these instead. In fairness, we only have 7 of these tops. That could only be a dozen's cutscene. Okay. Maybe, but considering how well data mined this game is, these things would be found somewhere, unless they're literally hard-coded. These cutscenes play pixel by pixel. I don't buy that theory. Could explain type 1 to 3, type 4, and type 5s are more weird and hard to explain with simple code. And your credentials for saying this are, have you ever coded in your life to say such a sentence? Literally among the first people to deconstruct the engine code and get it working after the leak, lol. I know a thing or two about Source. This is nowhere to be found in any leak content. If this is an intended feature, it was 100% added sometime after the game came out. But how is that possible if this works on HL2X? Wait, this works on HL2X since when? Interesting. Lol, what even is this thread? Spam was deleted. Old thread about a glitch or something that ages ago. Stop bumping it, please. Did anyone ever figure out what was causing this glitch? Janimator. Interesting. Anyone want to guess where we've seen a name similar to this before? Hold on, wait. I want to see. Which video is it where it was, like, accredited to Janimator? I think it's this one. The fucking soundtrack. Honestly, that movie kind of does look cool. At the end it says video by Jan, video made by Jan. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted. No, this isn't the one. So, which video was credited to Janimator? And how was it spelled? J-Man was Ida's voice actor? And oh, wait. If Janimator's Ida. Ida's okay, yeah. Which video do we know that they are named Jan is from, or Janimators from? By the way, putting it here. Essential on Aname server. The Gris.mp4 cone conspiracy. Random menu similar to the DM editor in this video. Mona takes jury movements. Yeah, the random gray cone appearing in that one video doesn't make much sense. The Ida Crasher video has a blackened out cone. Why does Vita have so many cones stalking him? Is a red cone to symbolize something? Sky goes to runtime. The new map is a notable cone. Okay. So from the forum, we know quite a bit. Currently still on Discord, so if you're typing a message, I can't see it at the moment. Okay. It's from the Tuesday. Mush, also watch what Sopic sent. Yeah, I saw it. So I'm going to add this to the Trello board. In Ida's in 2013. Hold on, when was that note? Um, 21/11/2013. So the 21st of November. And the 21st of November should sound familiar. Never mind. 21st of November was probably somewhere else. 21st of... Okay, wait, I'm going to change the text. I need it to be large heading. I can't fucking read this. 21st of November, Ida, 2013. Ida, Jan. Messages on the old archived thread. I can't fucking spell. If anyone has solved the glitch under the username Janimator. Is that how it's spelled? Like, look at the chat of what Aname, Ida, and J-Man are saying in the thing I sent. Okay, wait. How did they get in here? Removing this chunk from the data stack. J. For server.a. For server.a. Not sure what this is or how it is getting expunged. This for now. Check later. D-lock flagging as player input activity for 20th of 2023. Hidden text and restored TF2 demo files. The following are the fixed and complete demo files. So it's a Nami. What is your problem, man? What do you mean? Your recent videos, man. You need to cut that out. Why are you doing this to me now, too? Dude, it's just fucking creepy, man. Seriously, take down the videos and do something else. Why you gotta hate me too? It's not hate, man. I'm serious. Just stop. Get some help or something. I'm done helping with voices too. You're gonna need to get a new voice actor. What the heck? Whatever, man. I'm just gonna delete everything then. Don't do that, man. We worked so hard on these videos together. I'm worthless. I'm going to delete everything. Dude, stop. Goodbye, J-Man. Okay. That gets dark. Also, I'm not sure. I'm not seeing the vid on stream. Yeah, sorry. I had it in. I'll open in Discord. Okay. Oop, I want to move this. You know, shouldn't. Yeah, I'm aware. Reconstructed demo within TF2 shows conversation between J-Man and Jan. I'm just gonna say Ida. I can't read this shit. It's so tiny. Large hitting. I need to be able to see it. between J-Man and Ida shows Ida having self-worth issues after J-Man says to cut that shit out of all the creepy videos. Assumedly Project Mona. And Ida says he's just going to every. Okay. So we have more info, which is always good. And very helpful. So what do we want to look at next? We've kind of checked all that Project Skybox has. Anything interesting in here? It seems to just be a lot of formatting. It doesn't seem like there was a lot of actually interesting. Hmm. I'm not seeing anything, at least not to my eyes, if anyone has an idea. Wait, get date and get time? To get time. Maybe it's just a normal feature, but could be some time locked feature. Let's do event listeners. Touch start wheel. Oh, it doesn't seem that important. Hmm. Yeah, most of these things seem pretty normal. The moment Anamide entered the door and Interloper Colks, 2-minute funny, and Interloper D Anami goes through the door plus Barney commentary, 18 minutes long, but still have funny parts, mostly the same. Alright, we're gonna check those now then. I'm not finding anything particularly interesting in the, there. So what was it? The Cryptids of Gary's mod. Oh, Endy. Endy has finally done another Gmod video. They did a really cool entering the source film like a demo files part 2. We want, what was it? Interloper D Anami goes through the door plus Barney commentary. It's not relevant, but it's just funny. Yeah, unfortunately your message didn't your message fucking went up because of how YouTube works. Yeah, and I typed it wrong anyway, so.
They're hoping for a running start. And he makes the jump!
Let's go!
Oh shit.
Let's go, baby.
Okay.
That's what I am talking about.
We're watching Anami here, and it's quite frankly an interesting display to say the least. A right input. Did he mean to go in December?
Into the door. Into the door, Nomi.
He's trying to line himself up with the door. One left input.
Vicky.
We're hoping for a straight ahead.
Mute your mics.
Oh,
Nothing is
he's
happening.
touched the surface of the door. It seems like there might be a no draw.
Mute your mics. Mute your mics.
The key's on the floor next to him. He's going to have to look down, which is going to be very difficult for him to do without some very specific instructions from his teammates.
Exterior like fish eggs. Interior like super sour rich eggs.
Someone get the man out of here.
Anami seems to be contemplating the situation at the moment. Good question, A6 Hawk. Unfortunately, there is a solution, but I'm not sure if Anami's going to know about it. Plus, Fuse is not bound to the medic button. Anami's left the game.
He's gone.
Anami has left the game.
He disconnected. Holy shit!
He's gone.
Just like we were kind of guessing what happened. Found the 18-minute video. All right, I'm not sure we're gonna watch the 18-minute video right now. We got to get back to the interloping. Okay, let's delete everything. All right, so this is our current IDA timeline. We're gonna write little notes up here. I think we can, safe to say, drop some of this lower, so it gives me more space to write. And we can put some of this actually a little higher. There is one thing. These videos we can learn. Look up Funny Man Gets Interloped. Okay, I'll look that up. Funny Man Gets Interloped. I got interloped contains swearing.
Map.
Yeah, we did it through this. Listen to John.
Listen to John Gack 9.
And then they got
Why'd you get kicked? Did you say goodnight?
No, they didn't say goodnight. I don't think they did.
Did I say goodnight? Why did you get kicked?
Talk about John.
Why are people getting kicked?
It's just me, you, and Funny Man.
Oh, I'm out. Why are we being
It's just
kicked?
me and Funny Man.
Ask question game.
Please
Just the
stop.
two of us.
Don't leave. Don't
We
leave.
can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two
This is like the
of
weird
us.
fucked up kind of Squid Games. What the fuck am I
Just
looking
the
at?
two of us.
What the fuck? What happened?
In building castles in the
I'm
sky.
What is?
Just
Wait,
two
no,
of us.
wait.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Hold up. It's
Are you
not.
going back to
It's
Server's
not.
Changing level?
Wait, it's changing. No, hold on, wait, it is changing levels.
Funny Man.
Funny
got
Man?
PSP?
Funny Man.
What the
Funny
fuck?
man. What the fuck?
It's Funny
Funny
Man.
man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What's
whoa.
so funny?
Game?
What?
Oh
the
my god, you're
where the
getting.
fuck
You're
am
so
I?
cooked.
Where
You're
the
done.
fuck am I?
Save a demo. Save a demo.
Send the map. 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 Please send the map.
How do I do that? Is it just in the download?
It's in TF2 and then downloads.
Hold on.
Yeah,
where's the
because you
second
download
player?
a
Where's the
map. You
second
download
player?
a map.
TF2 go your TF2. Okay, we got.
I'm scared.
Why did I? Damn,
My-
bro, I had to get kicked for that.
I'm Cannon. Let's go. It's me and this
This
guy.
is stupid. Damn, bro, he's Cannon.
Wait, why is this happening?
He's Cannon, dude.
Why
Funny
is this
man.
happening?
What the fuck is this?
Is recording
When
on?
I'm
I
sitting
forgot
here,
to
it makes a noise.
record. I forgot to record.
I'm recording. Don't worry.
Oh my god, G-Force, fuck off.
Fuck is this? Dude, when I sit here.
Why are you
The map was
Cannon,
saved. The map was
bro?
saved. Why is Funny
I
Man?
got the map. Why does Funny Man get to be Cannon?
Why can't I be Cannon?
Why does Funny Man has
This
his
shit
own
just woke me
fucking
up.
map?
This shit just woke me up big style. I don't know.
Anomi is a fucking what is going on in this man's
head.
Nomi, you're wasting our 10 minutes.
Wait,
Our
someone
precious 10 minutes.
Oh fuck! No, he can't get stage either. Is Nomi in here? I don't know what's happening. I'm
What's happening to him?
scared.
I don't think Anomi is in here. Anomi has
Why are
been
you
long
on
gone.
BSP?
not.
Why are you me?
Hey. What the wait, what the fuck he is you? What? Huh?
Is it gonna be
A? Where's it
A.PSP?
going?
A.PSP, let's go, guys. Come on.
It's 2 fort.
It's 2 fort again? What the fuck was that?
Save this 2 fort. Oh, I know. It would.
Is it just us? Might be funny, man.
What? Yes.
Okay, the map was
No.
down.
I'm
Oh,
connected.
insane.
I'm not seeing the password.
Okay, what the fuck is
So
happening?
I'm canon apparently.
Why is funny, man? Can't.
All right, wait. This is their 0000. Oh, is this just Is this just a parody or? I think we found an Interloper parody. The Gary's Mod mapper who went missing. And wait, it isn't scripted, even though it probably is. I'll just probably turn on friendly fire. Some got to. Hold on, wait. I haven't been checking the chat because I had the other thing open. Other languages. I think some EU language, and also one map had Japanese. Some other people got their own maps. Yeah, Funny Man was the first, and there was another who got asked if to enable some. Hell the way turned on Fred Fire. Okay. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm gonna copy this over to my normal browser and watch that later because I'm curious if this is like actually a good parody or something. Be interesting. All right, let's go check the document now. There we go. Oh my goodness, how many pages is? Oh, only 37? Not that bad. Need to test Stork for use. Oh wait, this is just for the one puzzle. Mate used Funny Man to make their own ARG. These are all the images of decals. Okay. Holy shit, that's a lot of names. Failed entries. Holy shit. You guys tried a lot, men. Like that men was an entry. Rook, if nothing else, retry spelling. Running successful codes again brings us to no access submission with -en sends player to stork submissions with -door display to sur. All our working codes are linked to something, but we haven't determined what yet. It could be a demo or video on item machine archive. A lot of these working codes just happen to lead to stork. Oh, yeah. This is just how the process works. This part's confusing me. Glad I only got interested around the time people started finding stuff, though. I never was in the server when we found new stuff. Okay, after completing ask using the fully compiled graffiti code, players were kicked from the server and the map was set to the map subroutine hello pictured below. Players were only able to see the server through Source TV spectator mode and consisted of default HL2 player model standing in front of the same door as on Nami's instance of HL2 Xbox. After time, the server recycle in notable ways. 2-port was changed. Okay. Kolks means key in Hungarian. Alright. Is there any explanation as to why there's just a bunch of overlays here? It's the rocket, or the laser thingy, the hand from Half-Life. I know I was still in for the 2 weeks where we found nothing. Half-Life HUD is a font? Yeah, I'm aware it's a font. I'm just wondering why it's here. Why is there a fucking Fumo? I had a friend not interested in Interloper ask me, why do you have the Hungarian word for key in your status, dude? Cone, finale, order of movement. Ended suffering. Okay, why does my time zone keep changing? I feel like something's fucking happening. I'm gonna have to reset my PC after this, aren't I? Oh, that's not gonna be fun. Russian infodoc? Oh, wait, yeah. It's not in Russian. Okay, cool. Oh, no, okay, some of it's in Russian. Okay, a lot of it is in Russian. Hmm. They have all the combinations of what it'll say, too. And then these are random events that happen. Server downtime. Okay. Alright, I want to go to this. In these videos, we can learn Ida may be named Jan. See first use of demos and Mona being a romantic interest. Gary man gets tacos and dies. Seems unimportant. Largely unimportant. Also, what the fuck is ordinance/view.bsp stuff in GAC9? I was not following that. I have no idea. More. Why is it not default to fucking large heading? More or having Mona be romantic. Second video, interestingly, has Mona unable to fend off the dark mans who attack similarly to young. Fuck do you even want to say here? All clips found server. Just shows sadism? Screen in the machine referenced in maze. This machine. Other than that, we don't really have much else from this video. Okay. At the end of Interloper E, new stuff on the server, which means more investigation. That's why I asked earlier. Oh, I forgot. One of the people who got their own map was freaking Dr. House. Oh, there's new maps and stuff on the Discord? Fuck. Okay. Start of Ida's investigation to Interloper. We see the Can Man. Type 5 demo that gets cut off. Ida professes his belief this is supernatural. Shows footage of trying to make it speak with custom maps. Oh, I remember. Rewatch first stream for what weird theory I had. I can't remember what I said about this second video, but I remember there was something to it. Connect. Connect these two. And then last. Oh, where'd that note go? Last few minutes of this show that through the void we can travel other paths. This is the first known instance of it happening or being tested. Thing chases Ida. Only he can see it? Goes into random direction. Later used to chart void. Right? Okay, connect this. I know this is a little bit boring, but it'll largely help with note-taking and remembering shit. Control, TF2 server. Found from TF2 server. Also has floating cone. Take note of those. Okay. And oh, yeah, wait, let's connect these. Let's connect these. This is just kind of on its own. I don't really know where else to put that or connect it to. Actually, I'll just connect it to 2013 in general. Alright, this looks way more organized than a Google Doc. I So glad I didn't do that method. Or a GIMP thing. Consulted. Copying another. Work. Received. SFM early in beta. And this short shows how to destroy door into fort. Important later server people. Yeah, that's all that really happened there. He gets really upset about people accusing him of copying. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Okay, and then for the note here, claims the name of the ghost is Mona, and he traps it too. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what else happens in that video, so I'll have to rewatch a bulk of these to be able to write it into the script and describe what's happening. These are just the vague things I remember that I believe are important to stick out for like a final theory. I also think I'm gonna have a portion of the video where I'm just like a crackpot, like sifting through my Mila note, looking at all of the videos in my notes. Like, I mean, connect. Yeah, I mean, kind of the order it goes. These two, these two. Some of these are gonna have multiple notes on them. Then I showed the end of you. Oh, go. All right. And then we're gonna want to look at this one. It up a little bit. First time we see F Sky in its promotional material. Note down the unique dance that appears later in the High Sky Type 5. Software probably used to make Mona's custom looking head we get later. The rest woman used is unknown. Reason for showing it also kinda unknown. Alright, there we go. Connect. Only footage I can find online of Gris. I don't remember what Gris was, honestly. Footage shows Gris software. There is a red cone and trees. The options are blurry, but one seem to be some sort of 3D model / animation. Cool. The placeholder texture NPC has special lighting in Interloper C. Portal RTX doesn't break unlike Portal, following the light source in Source, etc. Anyway, I'll be leaving, but I'll just put it here. Light is an important recurring motif. The 5 mats have broken lighting most of the time. Gris is the original cone. Original cone. All right, got it. Noted as the original. Stream is probably going to end once I finish my notes for these last couple videos, and then I will actually start finishing the script for some other portions of the videos as soon as I restart my computer. Found from TF2. Decal is important later. Mona being tested. Counting time crows is crazy with no context. What? I don't know what you're talking about. By the way, in the Makeface demo, we get the name Olive. We do? When do we get the name Olive in it? Hold on, is that true? Face demo? Oh yeah, olive.vtf. I totally forgot about that. Text above the woman's face says olive.vtf, assumedly making this face either for herself or Ida is making it for her. She somehow controls naming of the file? arch/olive.vtf? Okay, yeah. Play 2 is not a good time. Hour and 2 minutes of Ida punching a can. Only last minute has corrupted footage showing something? Then we have this. And connect them. Gris is important because Ida says he thinks it's what Anamine has on his PC. When does he say that? When does Ida say that to... Oh, wait, they say it later in one of the Interloper things. Yeah, I remember what you're talking about. More testing of Mona, likely to see what a pain response like brushing do. Oh wait, which video had the hurt box thing in it? Finds that using the hurt box against Olive elicits a response. Oh, I spelled elicits very wrong. Gets a response, because I'm not going to look up how to spell it. Response. And the Interloper C convo at the start of it on Discord. Okay, thank you. I'll put that in. Olive eventually escapes. Kinda comes back. Mona to head. Age restricted video showing Mona brutally tortured using a source machine that they find the map of in the TF2 server. So this leads to Mona possibly losing legs. Because it's hard to say whether certainly that her legs were taken off with using that machine. Nope. Mona don't got no legs no more. Also stops convulsing. Textures are weird with one white eye. This is the room that she is trapped in, and we see later when Amade travels. So we have large. What if we bold it? No difference. Okay. We connect these two. I just realized goodbye comes after it's inside my computer. Here's proof. Ida done with all of this and deletes everything, even Mona project. Some sort of error on her, likely Umbrella Man, leading to the model going crazy, then dying. Is this using the Gris software, by the way? I actually don't know. I don't think so, right? Like that. We're gonna need another note. Last video from Ida showing the previous glitch of the blue scout, but it's different now running. Instead, it's okay. So that is all my notes for the IDA videos for when I am making my final theory of important details that I think need to be mentioned, and I'll mention more, of course, as I go, but re-annotating the interloper timeline is going to take a long time. And I hope by the time that Interloper F comes out, I have most of my script already done. But anyway, thank you so much for everyone who came in to stop by. Oh my god, it's been 3 hours already. Thank you for everyone who came to stop by and support the stream. Hopefully we can get the all this stuff done soon. It's been me, Moosh. See you later. Arrivederci. Also, if you want to continue on the investigation, join the Discord. We have a channel for this. I will be posting there a lot. And I'll probably be posting screenshots and mentions that I have of my stuff. and talking about my script. Anyway, really this time, it's been me, Moosh. Comments, criticisms, suggestions are always